Welcome back. In this video, we're gonna check out the sizes of stars in our Milky Way galaxy. And just for fun, we'll zoom in a few thousand times to see how really big stars stack up against smaller ones. It's gonna be pretty wild, so let's jump right in.
Typhoon class, 175 meters, nuclear, missile-packed, biggest sub ever.
Arcs blah blah blah, 20 kilometers wide, ultra-dense, shoots X-rays, heavier than the sun.
SGR blah blah blah, 20 kilometers wide, magnetar level crazy, blasts X-rays and radio bursts across the galaxy.
What do you think this is?
I dunno.
Of course, you don't know this is Sirius B, Earth-sized stellar remnant, ultra-dense, orbits Sirius every 50 years.
Okay, Ogle TR1 to 2b 167,000 kilometers wide, same size as Jupiter, but nearly 100 heavier. A real star.
That tiny dot above is Earth. TRAPPIST-1 is 13 wider, just enough to burn hydrogen.
Oh my god, I'm starting to feel really tiny right now.
Hold up, don't feel small just yet. You're barely getting started. Things are about to get way more humbling.
Alright, I'm sure you're right. Okay, let's dive into the next one. Proxima Centauri is a red dwarf about 200,000 kilometers across, roughly 16 Earth's diameter, the nearest star at 4.24 light-years, and hosts planets including Proxima b in the habitable zone.
Wolf 359 is a dwarf about 222,000 kilometers across, roughly 17 for Earth's diameter, a nearby flare star at about 7.9 light-years, low mass, very faint, and prone to frequent flares.
Barnard star is a red dwarf about 278,000 kilometers across, 5.96 light-years away, with at least one planet.
Gliese 581 is a dwarf star about 403,000 kilometers wide, known for hosting intriguing exoplanet.
This is probably our Sun, a dwarf star about 1,390,000 kilometers wide, over 100 times Earth-size, fueling the solar system with fusion and making life possible.
About 5 billion years of the Sun's life probably remain. In the end, it'll likely expand into a red giant, then shrink into a white dwarf.
And now Sirius A, with a diameter of about 2,380,000 kilometers, is one of the brightest nearby stars. It's about twice as massive as the Sun and burns hotter, forming a binary system with Sirius B, a dense white dwarf.
Altair is a fast-spinning dwarf star about 2.5 million kilometers wide, just 16.7 light-years away. Its rapid 9-hour rotation makes it bulge at the equator. Hotter and heavier than the Sun, it shines in Aquila.
And now Vega, with a diameter of about 3,280,000 kilometers, is a hot, fast-spinning star about 25 light-years away, shining brightly in Lyra.
Oh my god, things are getting serious. Tiny stars are fading. And now Arcturus, with a diameter of about 35 million kilometers, takes the stage, a giant nearing the end of its life, soon to become a white dwarf.
I see Aldebaran, about 61.4 million kilometers wide, a fading giant glowing in Taurus.
Rigel, with a diameter of about 108 million kilometers, is a blazing blue supergiant in Orion, massive, luminous, and destined to explode as a supernova.
Oh my god, that's the Sun! From afar, it didn't even look like anything was there. This is truly extraordinary.
I know it's mind-blowing. But this isn't the end of the story.
So what's the end of the story?
There is no end to the story. Stars just keep getting bigger and bigger.
Okay.
And now Deneb, about 282 million kilometers wide, shines as a massive blue-white supergiant in Cygnus, possibly future supernova material.
Antares, over 1.018 billion kilometers wide, isn't just huge, it's unreal. Flying around it in the fastest jet would take 29 years non-stop. This isn't a star, it's a cosmic continent.
VV about 1.46 billion kilometers wide, is a supergiant of staggering scale. Flying around it non-stop in the fastest jet would take over 38 years. It's not just massive, it's solar system sized.
And now we're running a quick simulation. We've placed Aldebaran at the top, and we're zooming in hundreds of thousands of times. With each zoom step, its true scale begins to emerge, not just a star, but a blazing world beyond comprehension.
What do you even say to this? Betelgeuse, about 1.97 billion kilometers wide, is over 1,400 times larger than our Sun.
Truly astonishing. Alright then, let's move on to the next giant in the cosmos. VY Canis Majoris, about 1.97 billion kilometers wide, is over 155,000 times wider than Earth. It's so massive, if placed at the center of our solar system, its surface would reach beyond Saturn's orbit.
Finally, the final boss has arrived. Uiscudi, with a diameter of about 2.36 billion kilometers, is the largest known star in the Milky Way. And hey, huge thanks for sticking with us all the way to the end. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, it really helps us out. And if we messed something up or missed a detail, drop it in the comments so we can fix it next time. Appreciate you.